A crumbling building shut down a street and crushed a popular restaurant, and now the city set a timeline to fix it, but the inconvenience could last into next year.
Melissa Curtis has more on how long this could drag on.
Maypop used to be a staple in the downtown food scene. That is until the building across the street started to crumble on December 14th.
We lost $100,000 in December alone in revenue.
Owner Michael Galata says the scaffolding and ongoing street closures ultimately forced him to close the doors for good.
We had days where literally they'd have like maybe 5 people come in. You know, you can't stay open when you only have like 5 people come to the door.
The street has since gone through even more iterations of closures. Now it's a two-way street with barricades blocking traffic off just before the affected Louisiana Endowment for the Humanities building.
They're doing everything that they can do safely to keep the surrounding community safe.
Monday, City Council's Quality of Life Committee met with city officials to get a timeline of restoration. Director of the Office of Community and Economic Development, Jeffrey Schwartz, says the permits for construction have largely been approved.
The LEH plans to begin the restoration work on the building as early as August 1st.
These street closures are pretty much going to stay looking like this until about January, when officials can ensure the building is secure enough and traffic won't impact it.
The plan right now is that that would take place in January.
They say depending on how construction goes, they'd like to partially reopen the street for football and holiday seasons. But that's not definite, and every day of detours is a day businesses may be losing money.
I understand the inconvenience, which is super problematic, of another 6 months of reconstruction, but we need to make sure that that building is stabilized and that people are not impacted or hurt by it.
The city says they're hoping to do more marketing to help drive business to the area, but Galata says the only real solution
They just got to get it fixed.
is getting the street reopened. Alyssa Curtis, WWL, Louisiana.
Now, several other buildings in the city have also fallen or partially collapsed, including one on Magazine and another on St. Louis.
Well, city officials say they're hoping to hire a structural engineer. That is to help them understand how they can prevent something like this from happening. They've reissued a request for proposals after no one responded to the first one.